Mike and Maria, when voters approved legalization, it came with stipulations like where those taxes should be spent. But is it happening? And what does the spending look like?
Oh, that was a good one.
It's spring break. No school today.
Do you miss not being able to go to the library today?
But instead of being home alone, these children are spending the day at the Boys and Girls Club. For some, this has been a hard week.
How's your classmate that is trying to be like your mortal enemy?
The lucky students will get to talk about their problems with Matthew Chase.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Chase and other counselors here go through almost constant training, and some of the money to pay for it comes from marijuana taxes. Last year, more than $1 million paid for summer and after-school programs, according to the state.
It's a lot easier for kids to get their hands on marijuana. And so with that, it's a curriculum. It's not a just say no approach, but it has more to do with, we're going to respect you. We're going to teach you and help you be educated about how marijuana can actually impact you in your developing body.
Alaska makes millions in marijuana taxes, and it keeps pulling in more money every year. 25% of it goes both to the general fund and to drug and marijuana education programs. 50% is for recidivism reduction programs, which is how some of this is paid for.
We want our kids to be best equipped to lead an amazing and healthy life, and one of the big things for us is being able to prepare them for better futures. And how can our impact provide that for them?
Eliza Muse with the Division of Public Health says after-school programs are proven to lead to less cannabis use.
We know, 22% of youth across the board have used a cannabis product and are current users, which that translates to about 1 in 5 Alaska youth are using.
For fiscal year 2022, $11.5 million was designated for the Department of Corrections, $18.2 for the Department of Health and Social Services, and $2 million for the Department of Public Safety. But just because the money is designated for certain purposes doesn't mean it has to be allocated there by the legislature.
That has not changed since 2018, so our budget has remained flat.
A flat budget, but there is growing need for services.
I think there's always work that we can be doing. I think we're about 3 or 4 years into having this fund, and I think we're doing some really incredible work, but there's always more work to do, I would say, especially with after-school programs.
The kids are our future. And you know what? If I could spend my life being able to help them have an awesome life and be able to have a lot of the resources that I didn't have as a kid, which is so true already, it's perfect. It's a dream come true to be able to be there for them.